The Disney characters at the parks are known for being able to create a lot of funny moments, and today we'll look at some of the best funny Disney character moments from the internet. Dale might have ruined his coolness when he tried waving to park guests and ran right into a trash can, and he took out his anger by kicking the same trash can. That looked like it must have hurt. Mickey was having a lot of fun when he found a guest sleeping on a bench at closing time. He tried lightly tapping him to wake him up, but the man was sound asleep. Mickey did it a few more times, hoping for the man to wake up to Mickey Mouse standing right there in front of him, but unfortunately, the man was just so deep in sleep that Mickey just gave up and let the man be. And somehow, someway, this guy was unable to realize that Goofy had sat right down next to him on a bench. There must have been something really interesting on his phone, because how did you not see a 6-foot dog sitting right next to you? Usually, Disney characters are seen in the parades, not attending the parade, but one night in 2012, Phineas from the show Phineas and Ferb was seen grabbing a spot in Main Street for one of the Boo to You Halloween parades. He did all of the dance moves as the floats went by and seemed to be having even more fun than the park guests around him. Some of the characters seemed to even notice him as they walked by, and Phineas even taunted one of the villains as they walked away from him. Phineas seemed to be having a great time, but he was missing one thing: Ferb. Ferb came along later in the parade and watched the rest of the parade with him. Just like any Disney attraction, Star Tours has some breakdowns every once in a while, forcing everyone to get off the ride. But in one instance, someone caught a video of stormtroopers evacuating the attraction and keeping guard of it until it was back open. And once it was back open, the stormtroopers escorted everyone into the ride line, the person filming being one of the lucky riders. Once the person was up to the front of the line, ready to board, a stormtrooper greeted them, looking like they were being cautious of any rebels trying to ride, even checking the 3D glasses to make sure they were all good as well. Do you think that Star Tours should always have stormtroopers patrolling the ride queue? And Minnie Mouse was having a good time with this park guest when she started to lead the guest around the corner and Mickey Mouse was waiting there for them.
Oops, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know.
The park guests couldn't even hold in their laughter seeing the sight of Mickey, thinking Minnie was cheating on him. If you buy a stuffed animal of one of the characters from the parks, a fun thing you can do is show the stuffed toy to the real character. Like this video shows Donald Duck having fun with a park guest stuffed version of Donald. Or maybe don't actually give the stuffed toy to the character because Donald ran away with this guy's stuffed animal. I guess Donald Duck doesn't have enough money to buy his own stuffed animal. And this video might prove that because these park guests asked Donald Duck about where Daisy's ring is, and he ran away trying to avoid the question.
Look! But Donald, where is Daisy's ring? Oh, come back! Come back here!
Some other people actually asked Daisy this same question, and Daisy confirmed the fact that Donald Duck didn't have enough money for a ring.
Daisy, how come Donald still hasn't gotten you a ring? Girl, no money?
Guess all those years of being one of the most famous Disney characters didn't really pay Donald too well, huh? This adorable moment happened when a little girl wanted to see Stitch at his meet and greet, but when she ran over to him, she tripped and fell on her face. Stitch didn't want this to ruin her experience, so he decided to fall with her. Stitch did a good job creating a nice memory for this little girl. Sometimes one of the couple characters can get caught flirting with the park guest, creating some drama between the characters to entertain park guests. Daisy tried flirting with this park guest while at Hollywood Studios. Even after she was caught by Donald, she continued to show off for the filming park guest. Donald just couldn't stop her, and eventually he just gave up. This brave little girl decided to go up to Gaston and challenge him to an arm wrestling competition. She knew that was Gaston's specialty, but she had a very clever plan she was waiting to execute. As soon as the arm wrestling started, she licked her hand and scared Gaston away from touching her. Good one. This guy wasn't so lucky though. When he challenged Gaston to a push-up competition, Gaston quickly showed him who the stronger one was and even started doing push-ups with one hand, which the other man started struggling with. Maybe Gaston really is the strongest man around.
He looks like he's struggling. Perhaps he needs a hand.
Pluto thought it would be fun here to chase some pigeons around Main Street. Just imagine what those pigeons are thinking when a big yellow dog on 2 legs comes running at them. Those birds are definitely staying away from Disneyland after that. Donald Duck was really angry when a duck stole his spotlight during a Magic Happens parade at Disneyland. He was stomping his feet while the duck was waddling their feet away from the parade. Guess the cast members didn't want that duck to have their moment as the star of a parade. Mickey and Minnie were spotted on a date at the Symphony, rocking back and forth, enjoying the music with all the park guests around them. Mickey Mouse even did a yawn arm stretch to put his arm around Minnie. Definitely a cool Disney magic experience if you're a park guest attending that symphony to see Mickey and Minnie in the audience alongside you. Not sure what happened here, but Winnie the Pooh was filmed laying down on a cobblestone wall while a large amount of people were gathered around, almost like he was supposed to be in a meet and greet, but decided to take a nap instead. Scrooge McDuck needed some money and went searching for it at the Magic Kingdom Chamber of Commerce. Scrooge started harassing park guests and cast members immediately, hoping for one of them to show him where the cash was. It's moments like these that make the Disney park special. And while there was seemingly no guest to meet, Stitch and Daisy decided to start playing around with a rose they had found. And what's crazy is that Donald Duck was standing just off to the side, but he didn't do anything about Stitch flirting with his girlfriend. Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps were having a meet and greet when Nick felt a heavy object on his foot and looked down to see Judy stepping on his foot. He tried to get her attention, but she didn't notice until the character handler had to step in and tell her. And Darth Vader had a pleasant surprise when he saw the little version of him run up, but instead of joining sides, the little Darth Vader started using the Force on the bigger one, and they went into a full-fledged Force battle. Well, that was certainly unexpected, but they did join sides to get a photo afterwards. And this was a character versus character moment here. When the evil queen started cringing at Cinderella's stepsisters, making whatever noise that is. You definitely don't want to be a gingerbread cookie around this lady, because she ate a cookie right in front of one of the gingerbread men in the Christmas parade. And this kid dressed up as Goofy's son, Max, and hid behind a corner to scare Goofy himself. And Goofy was definitely startled, but soon after collected himself to hug the kid dressed up as his son. King Louie was showing off his ability to roll around on the ground in this video. Have you ever seen a Disney character roll before? And even Eeyore was having some fun too in this video by moonwalking right into King Louie. And King Louie looked pretty surprised to see Eeyore backing up to him. And one thing to note in this video is that all the characters that are standing around are all from different movies and shows. What a cool character lineup these park guests got. Daisy wasn't having it with Donald in this video because she locked him out of getting inside. Donald must have done something to make her mad before this. Donald Duck tried to open the door but couldn't do it and was stuck outside with all the park guests. He got the door open a little bit, but the door was shut from the other side by Daisy. Finally, Daisy stopped the shenanigans and let Donald walk inside. And before your next time meeting Mickey Mouse, maybe you should learn a magic trick, because this guy tried showing Mickey a magic trick and Mickey was completely stunned by his magic. Mickey wanted to see the trick over and over again. And every time Mickey saw the magic trick, he just couldn't believe his eyes. Definitely something to think about if you plan on meeting a character. Gaston just couldn't catch a break here when he just kept getting roasted by all the characters in Fantasyland. The Mad Hatter and Alice got him first.
Can I help you? You really can't. You all seem a little ridiculous to me. Says the person with the ponytail. It's a stallion tail, by the way.
And then he tried bugging Peter Pan.
Ugly? I don't think you know the definition. I've been told I was the most handsome person in the world.
You know nothing about definition. Look at this drawing. I got all the definitions. Slade. Oh, yes!
This guy was just trying to do a report of his trip to Disneyland while holding a sundae when Dale came out from the shadows and snatched his sweet treat.
It's gonna be pretty fantastic. Oh, hey. What's up, Dale? How's it going? What? What?
What just happened?
What?
And he even went inside the cast member area with it. Guess that guy's not getting that back anytime soon. Mickey Mouse and Minnie were at the Skyline Lounge Experience and got interested in a game of Jenga. And despite being mice, they were actually pretty good at it, really putting up a fight with the humans. And in the end, Mickey Mouse ended up being the victor of Jenga because the tower came crashing down for one of the humans. Mickey had a long day and had no energy here, while Minnie Mouse seemed to have all the energy, doing twirls and dance moves while Mickey just wanted to go inside and call it a day. He did seem pretty impressed with her dance moves though, but Goofy definitely played it cool here when he fell on his butt and started doing a smooth dance. And that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.